Hey, my name's Brendan. I'm a youth pastor, seminary trained. I don't care about credentials. They're important for sure. Like, you want to know that someone has experience or training or knowledge or something behind what they're talking about and doing, but for me, my perspective on faith, spirituality, life, all of that is that it demonstrates and it flows out of who we are at our core, out of our love, out of our actions, out of our choices, out of our reactions to circumstances beyond our control. All of that is much more important than the way we self-describe ourselves as student, pastor, whatever. That being said, the series of videos about this experience I had doing a training course with a guy by the name of Wim Hof. He's a Guinness World Record holder for a bunch of amazing things. I would encourage you to check out his channel. He's done some incredible stuff, and he put on this free 10-day course to learn about his breathing exercises that he has developed and learned and begun teaching and sharing and spreading for years now. But it's just kind of picking up popularity as people go through these experiences and recognize, like, something's happening. Like, there's some unique experience as a result of something as simple as just breathing with more intentionality and focus and discipline and mindfulness. And out of that curiosity of just like, for me, ultimately about like, what are the limits of experiencing God in this life? And that's one of the reasons my channel is experimental Christian spirituality, is because it's all out of this, kind of in response to some passages from the Bible where God says, like, when you seek me with your whole heart, then you will find me. And I've always been curious about, like, what does it mean to seek you with my whole heart? Like, do I even know my own whole heart well enough to say that I'm using all of it to seek you? And out of that has come this curiosity, if you will, about the limits and just the places and the unexpected circumstances in which we can come to experience God and encounter God in very personal, very powerful ways that aren't reliant upon believing a certain thing, at least not first and foremost, but discovering a way of life, like encountering a experience with God that then is just like, okay, well, that was weird. Now I want to know a bit more, and then begins that process and that kind of curious, knowledge-based or cognitive approach to understanding who God is and what the source of all life and love in this universe is really all about. And for me, I approached it the opposite, where I loved studying systematic theology. I loved studying just like all the history of Christianity and doctrine and, you know, the ways in which people have gotten it right and gotten it really wrong over the last several thousand years. And so here I am. Like, I've just continued to explore the limits of my own personhood, you know, through self-awareness and mindfulness and meditation and prayer and studying and fasting and more things, just continuing to peel back all these layers of both who I am, but also how I think about and experience life, and out of that, out of seeing and understanding and reading even the teachings of Jesus differently, with this openness and curiosity that I think Christ was really trying to share with his followers, to say, it's not about, you know, these belief systems that you have so carefully constructed. It's about me. It's about life. It's about love. It's about your own connection to the divine. And that was what the Holy Spirit coming after the death and resurrection of Christ. I believe that's what the Holy Spirit is really all about still doing in our lives and in this world, is moving beyond all of those superficial or, you know, very surface level experiences of God, where it's just about what you think, or it's just about maybe doing the right thing every now and then, like giving a certain amount or serving certain people, whatever the case. I'm not here to get into a sermon. It's for another time, maybe another video. But this is just to introduce and describe why I'm sharing these videos of my experience going through this course with Wim Hof and all that stuff last fall of 2019. And I just want to share them. Like, they're weird experiences. They're really cool experiences. And so in these videos, this one and then all the future ones, it's just me actually doing the breathing exercises and showing like physiologically what's happening and trying to describe like what I'm experiencing in my body, like physiologically, neurologically, sensation, energetically, like all these different layers of experience that we all have access to, and in which I think God very actively speaks and tries to communicate with us on. I think that's part of even the pain of life and memories and hurts, is God trying to get our attention to say like, hey, there's this thing that's still holding you back from all that life has to offer. Like, let's look at that. Let's explore that. Let's move through that. Because as much as we like to think we can just like compartmentalize or move on or just like put it in a box and throw it in the ocean and be done with it, all these things get buried in our nervous system. Like, this is the science of trauma therapy and PTSD and all these things that we're discovering in science in the last like 20, 30 plus years, is how our brain, our physiology is linked to our emotions and our thoughts, and through that, our spirituality and our faith, because none of those things can be held completely separate from one another. And so Wim Hof and these breathing exercises and all of this is experimental Christian spirituality, trying to seek wholeheartedly what the limits of my experience and my ability to encounter God are. And I share that because it's a fun experience, and also maybe to plant that seed of curiosity in your own heart and life about what are your boundaries that you've imposed upon yourself, and maybe there's ways in which you can start stepping out of that comfort zone, stepping out of those boundaries, and seeing more and more of what life has to offer you. So enjoy these videos. I might tack this one on to all of them at the beginning, so if you've seen it before, jump to about 8 minutes and the next video will start. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Hope you find it fascinating. Enjoy. Ask questions in the comments. Yeah. As I say in a lot of my videos, you're beautiful, you're worthy of love, you are loved. God bless. Alright, so about to start day 7 of the Wim Hof breathing method. This has 4 rounds of breathing with a final conclusion of 2.5 minutes. I hadn't been able to make it to 2 yet, at least not without taking a breath. Followed by a 2-minute cold shower. So got swim trunks on, ready for that. It's been a pretty interesting ride so far, so hope you find this interesting. This is just a 10-day course by Wim Hof.
Day 7. 2 minutes cold shower in a flow state. What is a flow state?
Go.
That is a descending and ascending neurological flow without you in stress. You would just go with the flow while going into stress. On is on. Who is in control? That's you. You can dance your way through. Today we're going to do 4 cycles of breath.
That's the right one.
Going into the depth. And here we are going to start. Fully in, belly, chest, head, and letting go. Doesn't matter if it's through your mouth or through your nose, whatever you feel relaxed in. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. And fully in, letting go. You feel tingling. You feel loose in your body. Fully in, letting go. Lightheadedness. It's all going to happen. Whatever you feel different, just breathe into it. Intensify. Breathe into it. Go with the flow like the ocean's waves on the beach and going back. And fully in and going back. Fully in, go with the flow and let it go. Fully in and let it go. It's about 30 deep. Fully in and letting go. 30, could be 35, it's all okay. Whenever you feel lightheaded, loose in the body, tingling, it's all okay. Carbon dioxide is being blown off. And you become alkaline. You feel lightheadedness, tingling, loose in the body, all kinds of sensations. Just go with the flow, intensify. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Follow your rhythm, your body knows. Follow the flow. Feeling is understanding. The breath is your guide. Don't force the guide. Just fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. You feel the charge. You feel the electricity. The alkalization. The body is getting there. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Okay, here comes the last 5. Fully in, letting go. Okay, 5. Fully in, letting go. Fully in. You feel really charged. Nice. Fully in. Last 2. Letting go. And fully in. Letting go. 1. Here comes the last one. Fully in. Let it go. After the exhalation, you stop and you chime. There you are. Timing, no breathing, no need. It's all okay. First round is 1 minute. You probably are able even to do more. But don't. We go for 1 minute. The witness. What is happening? You feel the tingling, you feel the charge, the buzz in your head. That's your nervous system at work. Amazing. Body is at work resetting in the depth of the brain into the adrenal axis. This is all. You are not breathing after the exhalation. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let fully in. Hold it. Squeeze to your head. As you feel good, you squeeze more. Bring in more oxygen everywhere in your head. It's all there. And 3, 2, 1. Let him go. In the retention, that means when you're after the exhalation.
So I feel a lot in my shoulders, down the back of my hands, and into really these 2 fingers.
Urge to breathe. Just go ahead. Take it fully in and hold it. Don't force yourself to stay in the retention. There's no force involved. We will go into the depth. Round number 2. Are you ready? Here we go again. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. fully in, letting go. You feel the tingling? You feel lightheadedness, loosen the body, it's all okay, intensify. Fully in, letting go. And fully in, letting go. Follow the flow. It's the life's energy itself. Fully in, no thinking, no minding, just follow the flow. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. You go deeper and deeper as the biochemistry is changing. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. You sense your rhythm, follow your rhythm. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in. Anything that feels different, just breathe and intensify. Whatever you feel different, become stronger. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Last 10 deep breaths. It's coming. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, stronger and stronger the charge. There it is, lightheadedness, loosen the body, tingling, and more, whatever is different, just breathe into it. Last 4, here he comes. 4, fully in, go. 4, fully in, letting go. 2, fully in, go. 1, fully in, go. Here comes the last one. Fully in. Let it go. Stop after the exhalation. Relax. Relax. No need for breathing. Just witness. Be. We aim for 90 seconds. Body is becoming alkaline. There's no breathing. Amazing. What a peace. Relax into it, it's all very peaceful. Parasympathetic nervous system is at work. Rehabilitation, restoration on cell level. It's all happening. Automatically we go into the depth of the brain. Just stay in the retention. And it's nice, it's okay. There we are, and there we go. Be the witness of your alchemy. It is changing while you are there. Amazing. We are going past a minute. And here we are, still at ease. Once again, there is no force involved. If you feel the urge to breathe, just get them in. We got the last 10 seconds. We got 6. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold it. Squeeze to your head. There we go. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let him go. We're going into round number 3. We're getting into this.
Still feel the tingles.
We are getting into the way of doing it. Into the depth. There we go again. Ready? Here we are. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Follow your rhythm. Fully in. Letting go. Go with the flow. In. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. fully in, letting go. Follow the flow, feeling the change, light-headed, loose in the body, tingling. Make sure you go and breathe into it, intensify, go into it, no thinking, no minding, go with the flow, fully in, letting go, fully in, go, hey, go, fully. Go, fully, go, fully, go, fully, sir, fully, say, fully. The difference, there it is, the charge, 5, fully in, 4, fully in, 3, fully in, 2, fully in. 1, fully in, let it go, stop after the exhalation, there you are. The buzz in your hand. Seven. 2 minutes cold shower in a flow state. What is a flow state? It is a descending and ascending neurological flow. Without you today we're gonna do 4 cycles of breath, going into the depth. And here we are going to start. Fully in, belly, chest, head, and letting go. Doesn't matter if it's through your mouth or through your nose, whatever you feel relaxed in. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. And fully in, letting go. You feel tingling. You feel loose in your body, fully in, letting go, lightheadedness. It's all going to happen. Whatever you feel different, just breathe into it. Intensify, breathe into it. Go with the flow, like the ocean's waves on the beach, and going back. And fully in, and going back. Fully in, go with the flow, and let it go. Fully in, and let it go. It's about 30 deep. Fully in, and letting go. 30, could be 35, it's all okay. Whenever you feel lightheaded, loosen the body, tingling, it's all okay. The carbon dioxide is being blown off, and you become alkaline. You feel lightheadedness, tingling, loose in the body, all kinds of sensations. Just go with the flow, intensify, pull in, letting go. Like that, take it. It's amazing.
Well, that got messed up, so I'm going to try to find my spot.
Relax into it, it's all very peaceful.
I feel very tingly right now.
Nervous system. Yeah. Go. Becoming the alchemist. Suddenly, there is no need for breathing. And let it go. And go. And let it go.
I think that's about good.
Round number 4. Ready? Let's roll. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, no minding, let it go. Fully in. Hi, you know it now. Get into the flow more, make it strong this time. This is the last round. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Make it strong. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Body becoming alkaline. You can feel the carbon dioxide being blown off. Really alkaline. The charge is filling the head. Lightheadedness loose in the body. Tingling everywhere. Nice going. Fully in and go. And fully in and go. Hey, hey. 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 Last stand, fully in, letting go, fully in, whatever is different, you know it by now. Getting into there, into the depth, all is there. Fully in, letting go. And 5, and fully in, 4, fully in, 3, fully in, and 2, fully in, and 1. Here comes the last one. Fully in. Let him go after the exhalation. Stop. Float. Be. See. We aim for 2.5 minutes. But don't think about it. Just feel. Feel the charge. Hear the buzz in the hand. It's all there. Feel the tingling in your hands. Witness your body. You feel great. Charge is there. No need for breathing. The peace within. There is no action. There is no breathing. You're alkaline. You're the alchemist looking at your body. Amazing. Oh, what is happening? Into the depth of the brain. It's being activated. The adrenal axis. But you do not breathe. You're tricking the reptilian mind. Amazing. Tapping in. Peace. Deep peace. No need for breathing. Relax. No reflexes. Just being. Amazing. This is where the doctors say, wow, what is happening? And you are being relaxed. The doctor's stressed out, but not us. Because we are the alchemists, looking at our body. More than thought possible. There it is. There we go. There we go. And float. Whenever you feel the urge to breathe, it's all alright. Follow the breath. You take it fully in and squeeze. But possibly, most possibly, there's still no need. You are okay. Still alkaline. Nice. Great. Here he comes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold. Squeeze to the head. There we are. Feeling good? Squeeze more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. High on your own supply.
Cold shower time. But there was some intense hand stuff. That's what I kept trying to kind of show is there's some really intense effects that I experienced that I don't know if are totally normal. But I feel them. Alright, so going for 2.5 minutes. Let's see where we're at. But gradually, the breathing settles in. The cold doesn't feel as extreme. And I can relax. Even sing. At least that's where I'm trying to get to. Close this a little bit. I'm still here. Still under the water. Still in the cold. Get to every nook and cranny. What are we at? It's cold. I feel it today. Maybe because I was already cold going into all this. But I experienced some funky stuff doing the breathing. That just felt worth documenting. But eventually, this does become less extreme. And 30. That's today's experiment. I'll reflect on it shortly.